Hey guys, welcome to Dolly's Dome Event Decor Rentals YouTube page where I'm sharing other things about my life, my business, my DIY items, and my new journey trying to grow things in the garden. If you look back on my elephant ear history, it started last year and went through a lot of trial and errors. But I started watching the Thrifted Planter here on YouTube. It's the Thrifted Planter. And she has given me so much advice. Now, let me tell you, I started watching her after I scrapped all of my elephant ears. So here's what happened. I had an infestation of so many bugs, worms. The only thing I didn't have were gnats. There were worms. There were little flies. I guess those were gnats that probably laid the worms. I was thinking back then. And after watching The Gifted Planter, I have learned about so many bugs that can actually infest elephant ears and then everything that you're planting. So then I realized, well, maybe I shouldn't have scrapped everything. But I did. So I started over. I started over in February. One thing that the Gifted Panther taught me was to put these little sticky taps in here for gnats, and I did that. Let me put this one, and I haven't caught anything because, like I said, I scrapped everything. I started from scratch, and I don't have any other plants in my house other than my succulents. I don't keep house plants, so I don't have a huge infestation of gnats. But when all those bugs and worms were crawling, well, they came from somewhere. And I just knew it was from the soil that I was using. I was using Miracle Grow Cactus something soil. I can't think of the name of it. But another thing in the Gifted Planter, the Thrifted Planter suggested was to use a high quality soil. Well, I was using the cheapest one on the market, and yes, they were full of bugs. So, excuse me, I went to started putting boiling water in my soil, my cheap soil, because I had so much of it. And as that soil dried, I found big caterpillars all throughout the soil, just all throughout. It was just so many different types of bugs there that so yeah, like I was saying, they just inundated my soil. So I passed forward. I went and bought a high quality soil, which is this, and I added a little perlite into it. Probably too much perlite because I am watering these something fierce. But anyway, so I'm checking like the thrifted planter told me when the soil gets 2 inches, you know, 2 inches down dry. After that first initial watering, where the water comes out of the tray or the bottom of the plant, you wait until it gets like 2 inches dry before you just top water it. I'm doing all of that. I added my little sticky tabs right there. And she suggested that I put these mosquito dunks in my water. I've done that. So, can you believe it? So far, I have not seen anything in my soil. See? And I have those dunks, mosquito dunks in my water. And so here's where we are now. Now, here's my second problem. This is a mammoth elephant ear. These are just the regular ones that I have been growing. I put this in here February. Yeah, I didn't put a tag up there. Around February 15th. I got nothing. These I just did 4 days ago. But where's this one? So back to the Thrifted Planter I go. She says, be patient. After a month, then you kind of go down in the soil till you get to the bulb and make sure there's still firmness, or go down the sides of it and make sure that there's still firmness there, and maybe you'll see some roots. So I'm not even close to there, so I have to be patient. So this is not the only thing that I planted. I also planted, that's my outside. I gotta show you guys where I plan on putting my elephant ears. These right here, this is also another elephant ear. And I planted this around February 15th. These are begonias. And even though it looks dry, it's not 2 inches down yet to the bulb. So I'm not gonna give it any water yet. It's almost there, because in the middle it's moist. It's a little dry over there, but just a little bit. So these are my begonias, so I just added the sticky taps over there too. And then, of course, I got these. Yeah, this is my little ducky that my daughter gave me. Makes me happy. So up here, we have medium bulbs planted around that same time, February. Nothing. They're all moist. They're not wet. So I got that. That's a medium bulb. That there's a medium bulb. Those are my lights that you see there. Medium bulb. Oh, you can't see it. The light's in the way. That's a medium bulb. This right here is a little bigger bulb, probably still medium. And these were planted the 1st of March. So these were. Down here's another mammoth bulb. Don't see anything coming up here. You know, I keep a light on that one too. You can see the light up here. It may or may not be on now because it's daylight. No growth there yet. So again, I'm a bit premature. I just want to show you guys what was going on. Then I got another medium-sized bulb here. Nothing happening. And then down here, I got another medium-sized bulb right here. And one right here, planted all the 1st of March. And then down here is another mammoth bulb, way down there. And then that is a medium-sized bulb. So that's my journey right now. Maybe I'll walk outside and show you guys where I am. That's my little stuff. And his, I'm using it for a table now, I don't know why. Oh, that's my Needham oil that I spray, that I was spraying on my other plants when I saw a bug on the leaf. It was working well, but there was so many in the soil, I just trashed it. So this is actually soil. I'm gonna trash that too. I don't know yet. I was aerating it, but I just closed it so I can set stuff on top. My long cord here, which looks a mess, I'll probably move that. But so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pots of elephant ears. So let me show you outside where I think I'm gonna plant them. Oh yeah, you guys, I thrifted all of these pots. These are concrete. And I was just on Facebook Marketplace, I was on Craigslist. I just wanted concrete pots so bad that I thrifted all of these. And what my plan was, and I got these two over here, was to put the 2 smaller ones here with succulents. Those 2 small ones there. But I'm not doing very well with my succulents. What I want to do is dig this bush up. I hate this. I had my faux flowers from last year. I'm gonna trash all of those. Maybe I'll put maybe some petunias around here, because this is not connected and it's too expensive to get it connected. So maybe I'll do some petunias around here and just do some mulch around here. Fix the wooding because it's rotting. It's just a mess. And then I thought maybe I got these 2 big bushes. But first I got to get rid of the stray cats. Let me make this smaller. And I got that little space there. Maybe I can put a big pot and maybe some mulch. Maybe a pot right there and some mulch at the bottom. And then dying, but my husband won't let me move it. So I don't know. Maybe one there. We don't walk on this sidewalk at all. But anyway, I'm gonna figure that out. Now, where I wanted my main bed was here. I used to have a big bush right there in the middle, but I started pruning that away and getting rid of it last year so we can dig up. I'm sure the root is really long. But these rocks here are probably a foot deep. So I'm not gonna remove all of them. That tree was dying. My husband tried to treat it last year. And that tree is dying. I don't know what he's gonna do with it, but you see that bush in there? That big bush from the front? The cats are using that for a bathroom. So I gotta get rid of those cats. So let me go back around. This bush, it smells so bad, so I'm gonna get a rake and I'm gonna put some wire mesh on the ground, throw some cayenne pepper down there, and deter them from using the bathroom under my bushes. Because I don't want to hurt them by putting down something poisonous. So my plan is, I'm not going to dig up these rocks because I'm going to do all in-pot planting with my elephant ears and everything. I just got some bigger pots in the garage. I'm just going to fill those up. So I may just put an edge here, put down some plastic, and then throw some mulch on top after I dig this up. Because my husband doesn't want me to remove the rocks anyway, and I don't want to remove the rocks because I may change my mind and may need the rocks and just can add more. I could always just power wash them and put them around, but not this time. This time I want to just put something on top of them, and then a plastic to keep the weeds from coming through, and then mulch, and then set my plots. This area right here is great for elephant ears. It gets morning sun, as you can see right now, and then it's shade. It's on the side of my house. In my backyard, there's another area. It's a mess back here too, guys. Right here, you see right now it's getting, in the morning, this gets partial to full shade, and then full shade, and then back to partial shade. I may put something here, put some better edging there. Right here, actually people who did my patio piled this up here. I have rocks here. I may just add something there. I'm not sure about this yet. I may just put more grass there. But over here in this garbage bin is the last place where I can put elephant ears. It's just a lot of cleaning up to do over there. So yeah, that's what we have today.